My name is Tulonga Neputa. I am a mother of 2 boys. I grew up in the north when I was young. I did the normal errands like any other child, like pounding mahango and looking after livestock. And I later moved on to Windhoek, where I schooled at Concordia High School. And later I did my tertiary at Polytech, Namibia. Now it's called NAST. Okay, the one memory that I remember from my childhood is playing with boys. We are 12 siblings. I'm the 8th born, the younger girl, and then the younger siblings were the boys. So I played with those boys. So what we normally used to do with the boys is play soccer and make those wire cars and run around with the boys and go to take care of the livestock with the boys. But the one thing that I've learned from my parents is to have respect for people, and to be humble at all times, and to care for other people as well. So after the childhood, I grew up, I got married, I have 2 wonderful boys that I adore so much, and I'm married to a wonderful husband. Okay, on the 7th of June 2018, it was just a normal day. So I went to work. I had a few meetings in the morning, but there was an email that was sent out that we are all leaving at 1 o'clock. Everybody needed to be at the head office so that we can get into a shuttle by 1. So before we traveled with all my colleagues, we gathered around and we made a circle and we prayed. We asked the colleague Franz to pray for us, and then we took off. Then we drove now to go to the state-owned enterprises games that was taking place in Walvis Bay. So when we were driving from Windhoek to Okahanja, just before Osona, we encountered an accident where it was so horrific and really an ugly scene. There were 2 cars that were involved in an accident, and the spare parts of the cars were scattered all over, body parts were scattered all over.
Alive!
Look at the other one, is
it
smashed.
Just happened now.
Quickly get the baby, someone.
Shina, go get the baby.
Tulonga, are you sure?
I'm going to get the baby.
Can you get out of the road, driver?
He's out of the road.
Let me go get the baby.
Oh, guys.
Can I go get the baby?
Maybe the car will bend. Tulonga, don't go there.
Hurry. Please hurry, the car is going to go.
Tulonga, where is she running to?
She's going
The
to
baby.
Naomi, why are you taking a video?
I need to. Oh, Tulonga took the baby. Oh my goodness. No, the car can bend. Tulonga. It's the baby.
And as we were approaching, and it was dusty at the same time, as we were approaching the bakkie, I saw a baby lying on the ground, and the baby was crying uncontrollably. And the bus driver then stopped and opened the car, and I just ran out to go get the baby. My colleagues were obviously stopping me and saying, "No, Tulonga, it's the car. There's smoke coming out of the car, so maybe the car, the bakkie might burst into flames." But I wasn't thinking of that type of accident to happen. All I wanted was just to take the baby from the ground, because it was close to the car that had smoke coming out. So I picked up the baby, I picked up the bag that was close to the car, and there were other parts that were also next to the car. So I just picked up the baby and I brought him back to our kumbi, or our shuttle that we were in. And I made sure he had blood on his nose and also on his nose as well. And I took something from his bag, tried to clean him up. I undressed him just to see if there's any cut. I know I'm not a medical expert, but at that point you just want to make sure that there's no cut or any swollen some way. So then I held on to my baby until the paramedics came. They almost came after an hour. So I held on to the baby until the paramedics, the police and the ambulance came. And after they came, I then gave the baby back to the paramedics and we proceeded to Walvis Bay, where we were heading to. When I went to, my colleagues were saying that no, I shouldn't get to the Waki because it might be dangerous. But at that time, the motherly instincts just kicked in immediately. I saw that baby as my own baby, as my own child, and all I wanted to do was just to rescue the baby for safety. If I can in any way help him to be safe. After I rescued the baby, you know, at that time nothing really touched me, nothing really moved me, other than just having that feeling of wanting to go pick up the baby. But what happened after we left the scene, we stopped in Okahanja. I was very nauseous, I was very agitated, at the same time very emotional. I had so many emotions running at the time, and I remember that specific night I didn't sleep. I got a horrible headache. There were so many memories running through my mind. I was worried about the baby, whether he's safe. I wasn't sure the man that we found in the car, whether was that his father, the woman who was lying on the ground, was that the mother. So I had that whole picture, like, is this child now, like, you know, an orphan, is this it? And it was horrible. I had sleepless nights for a few days, yes. Okay, if there was one message that I would like to give to fellow Namibians and fellow any other road users of the Namibian road network, it's really to be cognizant of the next person on the road, that we need to change also our behavior. We need to be cognizant of the speed limit that is there, and we just need to respect other people as well. Respect other people, that is somebody's father, that's somebody's mother. You need to be vigilant and at all times when making use of the road and when traveling. The one thing I like about Namibia is its people. Namibia itself is a beautiful country. It's a very beautiful tourist attraction country. You can go to the south, it's beautiful. You can go to the east, you know, there's the rivers that side, and it's also the only country that the ocean meets the desert. It's the only country in the world. But with these people, we are loving people, we are caring people, and we are very friendly people. State-owned enterprises Chairman's Award totally came as a surprise. I did not expect that, but I feel really good to be recognized for such a deed. I feel honored, I feel humbled, and I do appreciate it.